Welcome to the 50th edition of What's Up in the Sky with me, Lead Night Sky Ranger Jeff, also known as Stardad. This month, the morning planets continue their transition to late evening. We've got meteor showers and warm nights. The Last Green Valley, together with the Department of Energy and Environmental Protection and Friends of the Patchogue Forest, host our second annual Perseids meteor shower the weekend of the 9th. We will look at the sun, planets, deep sky objects with my new real-time imaging telescope and witness the meteor showers. Stay all night. There will be plenty for all family members to do, including First American stories of the night sky. If you have a telescope, bring it. Even if you don't know how to use it, there will be plenty of time during the day to get you up and running with it. Hope to see you there.
Mercury is barely above the horizon at the beginning of the month at sunset. Most people won't be able to see it due to the brilliance of our star. It will be in an inferior conjunction mid-month and thus is not safe to view. Venus is the first planet of the evening. As like last month, Venus will follow the Sun and sets by around 20:30 or 8:30 p.m. mid-month. Expect to have no more than 30 minutes to view it low in the western sky. By the end of the month, it will be a whopping 24 degrees from the Sun, but due to our orbit, it will appear almost horizontal to the Sun and thus won't get any higher than about 5 degrees above the horizon. Not a great time to view either Mercury or Venus. This month we look on the 13th slightly to the north of the equator on the Moon and about 1/4 of the way west of the middle. We're looking for the crater Copernicus. Its 93-kilometer diameter is easy to spot. Use high power to zoom in on it basically any day after the 13th. You'll see beautiful shadows being cast on the 13th and 14th, and as the central depression is illuminated, you can see the floor of the crater. Note the holes and rubble strewn all about, even on the outside. This crater was probably formed by a direct impact, which then sent ejecta 360 degrees around the crater, creating massive rays and lighter, lower rock after the impactor went through the relatively shallow lava field. Mars rises around 0100 mid-month. It's shining at magnitude 0.8 with a disk of about 6 arcseconds, gradually getting larger. You'll need a lot of magnification and calm skies to resolve any detail. Not a likely occurrence in Connecticut. It will be near the star Aldebaran in Taurus the Bull, so don't confuse it with the star, which is just a tad dimmer. It will also be very close to Jupiter, coming within 20 arcseconds on the 14th, easily within the field of view of most telescopes. We return to Ceres, a dwarf planet in the asteroid belt. It is the largest object in the belt. Look for it transiting through Sagittarius. To confirm that you have it, take photos an hour apart or sketch it and surrounding stars in the area on successive nights and see which star shifted. Note that it will be slightly dimmer than the last month when it was at opposition. It should be in front of the central bulge of our Milky Way core. Jupiter rises around 0200 on the 1st, and by the end of the month it will rise around midnight. Many transits occur. Some are listed in the calendar of events. At 35 arcseconds, it is sure to inspire the aha moment. Look for it high in the sky just before dawn. It will be right next to Mars, but way outshining it at a magnitude of -2.2. Saturn rises at 2200 on the 1st and around 2000 by the end of the month. Next month is opposition month, so expect a brighter than average view. Its rings are only angled about 2.5 to 3.5 degrees, and thus are almost completely edge-on. With its rings, it spans an impressive 41 arcseconds in diameter. At magnitude 0.75, it will be quite bright in its area of the sky in eastern Aquarius. Try and find the Cassini division, the black band separating the outer two rings of the planet. It will be a challenge due to the perceived angle of the rings. Also, you should notice that the sphere is somewhat squashed, being some 10% less in diameter north to south then east to west due to the rotation of the planet. Uranus rises around midnight mid-month. Shining at magnitude 5.74, it will be in Taurus the Bull to the northwest of Aldebaran. Neptune rises about 20 minutes after Saturn. At magnitude 7.7, you will need a telescope to see its light blue coloring. Its 2 arc-second disk is too small to reveal any detail in most amateur telescopes. It will be in opposition next month. Comet 13P Olbers can be seen in the west-northwest at about 17 degrees above the horizon at sunset. At magnitude 8, you'll need a telescope to pick it out of the darkening sky. As the month progresses, it will dim to 9th magnitude. Residing in Coma Barensis, its green glow will complement the hair. As stated earlier, we have the Perseid meteor shower this month, one of the best showers. It consists of dust left behind by Comet 109P Swift-Tuttle. The showers occur from July 17th to August 24th, peaking in the morning hours of the 12th. Theoretically, we should see about 1 meteor per minute, but last year we only saw a handful at night. Finally, observe Tau Corona Borealis, the blaze star. It is expected to go nova soon. This double star system is composed of a giant and a dwarf star, and the material is being siphoned off the giant and is expected to become a nova for a few days. At magnitude 5.8, it is visible to the naked eye. From Astronomy Magazine comes this explanation. Tau Corona Borealis' 80-year cycle is well documented. It follows the same phases. The star is stable and then begins to ramp up in brightness before undergoing a pre-eruption dip in magnitude, and about 11 months later, a big explosion. In 2015, scientists noticed it was starting to fluctuate. Then, last April, Tau Corona Borealis observers noticed its brightness dip. Our constellation of the month is Scutum the Shield. This small constellation lies north of Sagittarius and east of Ophiuchus. There are 2 Messier objects in it. We'll look at M26 this month. An open cluster of 90 stars shining at magnitude 9.5 with a diameter of about 9 arcseconds. An 8-inch scope will reveal 25 stars. It lies within the band of the Milky Way as it cuts across the night sky, so the field of view is saturated with stars not part of the group. Our question of the month is, why is Mars red? Chemistry is amazing and can tell us the answer. Do you use cast iron cookware like a pot or pan? What happens when you leave it in water for an extended period of time? Have you noticed that the cast iron begins to turn red? You can see the same effect on uncoated low-grade steel. This is a very low-grade fire. Yes, fire. What's happening is that the oxygen in the water is combining with the iron to create ferric oxide or rust. This is one of the telltale signs that Mars has an oceanic past and lots of iron. The iron rusted and now coats Mars with a thin layer of red dust known as iron oxide. Here is your calendar of events. Here is the orrery for the month of August. Let's celebrate 50 episodes of What's Up in the Sky. I never thought I'd do more than 1 or 2. 50 episodes ago, we were in the middle of the COVID pandemic and we survived. Enjoy life's little treasures now that summer is in full swing with hot days and cool objects to look at. Stay up late or get up early to observe the meteor shower and the wonders of the heavens.